Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Coach Reen and I'm so happy you're here. You're lying to yourself. You are lying to yourself. You're telling yourself you're not eating bad. You're telling yourself, oh, I'm eating healthy. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing. I'm being consistent with my workouts. I'm going to the gym. Are you really? If you're not seeing results with your weight loss journey, that is because, I'm going to hold your hand when I say this, all right? It's because you're not putting in the work. It's that simple. I know that might seem harsh, but it's because you're not putting in the work. You're saying I'm eating healthy, but then you go to Dunkin' Donuts and you order a triple mocha frozen coffee. Do you know how many calories is in that? How much sugar? How many carbs? You're drinking sodas on the low. You're eating way more calories than you are burning. And that's why you're not losing weight, period. Every night you're having those glasses of wine. You say, I'm having a glass of wine, but it's really more than one glass of wine. And you're eating them late night snacks. Sometimes we think if we don't eat all day, and I haven't eaten all day. Like, we got to be careful of what we're saying to ourselves. And I'm sharing this message. I'm just going to say it straight out. I don't mean to offend anybody. None of that. I'm just speaking straight from my heart. I'm speaking to the old me. That's who I'm talking to right now. I'm talking to the girl that was 312 pounds. I'm talking to her. I'm talking to the girl who was saying, I don't eat that much, but I work out. I don't eat that much. Oh, I don't drink. I don't eat a lot of sugary stuff. I don't eat junk food. I don't eat too much. It must just be genetics. All of that stuff I was telling myself, I'm talking to that girl. So if it sounds harsh, that's because I'm talking to that girl, because she ain't coming back. You sit there and you say that you're eating healthy, but you sneaking and going to the drive-thru on the way home and eating a large fry in the car and throwing out the evidence. You get a craving for sugar. You get some cookies. You eat all them cookies in the car ride on the way home. That's the enemy. That car ride home from work when nobody else is in the car before you pick up the kids. Or when you home alone or late at night when everybody else done fell asleep. And you decide, I need a snack. Let me go get me a snack. Those are the times and those are the calories that you tell yourself you're not really eating. You'll say, I eat all day. I haven't eaten all day. I'm only eating one meal a day. But what you're really doing is eating all of your calories at night. You're eating all of your calories at night and then going right to bed. If you truly are not eating all day, and then we even have to break that down, because we say we're not eating all day, but you're snacking here and there all day. You're snacking here. You getting You might not eat anything, but you go and you get a really sugary coffee in the first thing in the morning. And then you're not eating a meal, but you snacking on some chips here. You're snacking on 2 cookies there. When you finally sit down to eat a meal, it's dinner time, but you've already had 2,400 calories because you snacking here, you snacking there all day. So by the time you get ready to eat dinner, which then opens the floodgates, because now it's nighttime, and nighttime is idle time, and when it's idle time, we start snacking. That's what we do. We snack and snack all night long. After dinner, we want some, whatever that sweet snack is, some ice cream and pie, some cake, some cookies, whatever your thing is. Or if you want to go healthy, you'll go and get them rice cakes that's drowned in sugar and say, okay, I'm going to eat rice cakes because that's healthy. Or I'm going to get those gluten-free cookies because that's healthy. We're not reading no labels. We're not taking account of all the calories we're taking in. We just eating. And then telling ourselves that we're eating healthy. And then getting mad when you step on the scale and the scale went up. And you like, and then you work out, right? And this is why I'm an advocate for getting a coach. Not just because I'm a coach and you should come to my class. You should. Monday through Thursday, 7 p.m. The link to sign up is in my description box. Not just because I want you to come to my class. That's not, like, I'm joking, but I'm serious because I'll work you out for real. But you're going to the gym and you're going with your husband, or you're going with your friend, your best friend, or you're really seriously on a weight loss journey and you're going to the gym with somebody that's playing around, and you get on the treadmill and which is good. You're going to the gym, but you get on the treadmill and y'all talking more than working out. Or if your friend is like, okay, we did enough for the day. You got to remember, you don't want to work out too hard, and they give you they're not a coach. They haven't lost a significant amount of weight. They haven't taken courses to become a physical trainer, but you're listening to what your friend is telling you because it sounds good enough for that lazy girl that lives inside. Because we know goddamn well we don't want to have to do this for the long term. So if anybody can give you a shortcut, you're like, yeah, that makes sense. That sounds about right. I'm going to do that. All I got to do is drink cayenne pepper for 20 days and I'll lose 30 pounds. Oh, sure. Sign me up. Now, the pharmaceutical companies, they figured it out. And this is not a slight to anybody. If you go back and watch older videos on my channel, I have spoken about how I feel about all of these weight loss shots. I've spoken about this ad nauseum in older videos. So this is, but now pharmaceutical companies have gotten the idea that everybody is looking for a shortcut. So now they're giving you one. But you have to remember, no matter what outside thing you decide to do, it all boils down. Even with taking the shot, even with getting surgery, even with all of these cayenne pepper here, cayenne pepper there, shortcuts, whatever the heck, cabbage soup. Don't eat any carbs. Eat carbs. Only eat a little bit. Eat 6 meals a day. Whatever plan, whatever shortcut, whatever. It all comes down to consistent, clean eating and exercise. Consistent exercise. Bottom line, when you're going to the gym and you're playing around on the treadmill, you're not really getting a real workout in. You're thinking in your mind, I went to the gym, I worked out, because you got on the treadmill, you walked for 10 minutes, which is not terrible, but realistically, 10 minutes on the treadmill is not going to combat that sugary behind breakfast you had and all of them snacks you ate all day. When you get on the treadmill for 10 minutes, you're lucky if you burn 100 calories. 100 calories, you drank that. You took 2 sips and drank that from that sugary drink you drank. So you're going to the gym, which is good, but you don't take that going to the gym as your excuse to now go to Wendy's and eat a 1,400 calorie meal. You understand what I'm saying? This weight loss thing, you've got to get real with yourself. You have got to get real. Stop telling yourself that you're eating healthy and you're working out when you're really eating poorly, and you're working out but not enough. You're not working out enough to outwork that bad diet. And in reality, in order for you to work out as much as you would need to burn off enough calories for that diet that you on, you would have to run a marathon. Run a marathon. It is not easy to burn 2,400 calories, extra calories unless you're a premier athlete. So if you're not going to really take an account of what you're eating, then you're still not going to see the weight loss that you want to see. That's a lot of where we go wrong when it comes to really losing weight. Like, I get this question all the time. How did you lose so much weight? How? When I start telling people how I did it, I see the eyes gloss over because nobody wants to hear it. But the reality, you, girl, 312 pound Shireen, you, diet and consistent diet, consistent exercise. And you got to get it in your mind that this is a journey. This is something that you're going to have to do for the rest of your life. There is no quick fix. Stop looking for quick fixes. There is no pill you can take. There is no shot you can do. There's nothing that is going to work except for consistent workouts, consistent healthy eating. And you might still have setbacks. There are going to be times when you have setbacks, but you have to keep going. You can't just spiral out of control because you have setbacks. So it's really up to you. What is your goal? Do you want to live in your dream body, or do you want to keep dreaming about it? Period. What is your goal? And what are you going to do to stop stop allowing yourself those excuses? We all do it. We all make excuses. We all tell ourselves, especially my ladies, we all in the 40 club, all my ladies in the 40 club, we're perimenopausal. All my ladies that have PCOS, and I'm not, is it PCOS? Yeah. All my ladies that have PCOS, I am not slighting your disorder. And my perimenopausal women, I am not slighting you. I am right here with you. I have perimenopause. I'm becoming perimenopausal as well. We are entering into our golden years, our diamond era, as you will. Okay? So me too. But that's not an excuse as to why you can't lose weight, sis. It's not an excuse as to why you can't lose weight. You just have to work harder. And I know you don't want to hear that because ain't nobody trying to work out and do all of this and be eating healthy all the time. I just want to eat chocolate. I feel you. But do you like your waistline expanding? All of those clothes you've accumulated, all of those pieces you've accumulated over the years, because we grown. Y'all got pieces. All of those pieces you've accumulated when it doesn't button anymore. Hello, somebody. You've got to change that diet. And you've got to do it for an extended period of time. And that sugar that you love so much, it's either the sugar or your waistline. It's either the sugar or that excessive bloating. It's either the sugar or your back keeps hurting. Your knees to keep locking and clicking because you have extra weight that you need to get rid of. And I'm not perfect. I'm talking to the 312 Shireen. That's who I'm talking to right now. Because all of these excuses is what she did. Excuse after excuse. Oh, I was always big. I was born big. Oh, God, I can't work out. I ain't got time. All of the excuses. But the bottom line is you were eating poor. I was eating bad. I was eating all kinds of stuff that was putting on weight. I was eating a lot of bread. I was eating a lot of rice. I was eating a lot of sugar. I was not counting calories. I was not reading my labels. I was eating what tasted good and not eating what was good for me. Period. And we can have the argument that you should stop eating meat or you should keep eating meat or whatever have you. I'm not going to go down that road with you. I'm talking about calories in, calories out. What is the smartest calories to intake and what are the not so good calories to intake? That's what I'm talking about. And I'm talking about the mindset that needs to shift in order for you to really see a change in your diet, to really lose the weight. If you don't shift your mindset, if you keep looking for the easy way out, if you don't allow yourself to really start looking at your weight loss journey, as we say, weight loss journey, but we're still looking for quick fixes. A journey is just that. It's a lifelong trip. It's a long voyage. And you don't think about it like, oh, how long did it take? If you're still asking people, if someone comes to you and they tell you they lost 100 pounds and you ask them, how long did it take you? You're not ready. You're not ready to do this thing. It doesn't matter how long it takes, because even after you've lost 100 pounds, those behaviors that got the weight off, you have to continue. So it doesn't matter if it took somebody 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, 1 year. When they've lost it all, they can't just say, oh, I'm free, and start eating, because that 100 pounds gonna come back in 2 months. They have to keep doing what they were doing. So what you got to do is find your groove and do what works for you. But my suggestion, if you're really struggling with your weight loss journey and you cannot do it on your own, because everybody can't start on their own. I didn't start on my own. I had a coach when I was in New York. I had a coach that taught me how to push past my comfort zone. I had a coach that taught me how to give up on excuses. So because of that, I'm able to do it on my own now. But in the beginning, when I was struggling with learning how to work out, learning how to eat well, I had a coach. And there is beauty in investing in yourself enough to have someone there that is you paid to hold you accountable and to teach you how to push yourself past your comfort zone. But so many times we're like, oh, I'll just throw on a video on YouTube and I'll be fine. But who's holding you accountable? You put the video on, they doing the exercise you don't want to do. What you do? Oh, I ain't doing that. And you're telling yourself, well, at least I'm moving. So I'm moving. So that's better than people sitting on the couch. Yes. But is that better than you did yesterday to make you stronger? And make you get to a level where you need to be? No. And you're not going to push yourself to that level. That's where a coach comes in. That's where a professional comes in. Just like you would hire a tutor for your child if you saw they were struggling, a coach is a tutor for you when you're struggling. Just something to think about. You know, I can't force nobody to get a coach. And I'm not even saying get me as a coach. I'm saying invest in yourself. Invest in yourself enough, because you matter enough. My shirt today says be selfish. Get inspired enough to care enough about yourself to do the thing that you need to do. You know, it's been nagging you for years. It's been nagging you for years, maybe even all of your life, if you've been a big girl all your life and you want to get the weight down. But you really don't know how. You try diets here, and then at some point, that food start calling and you pick up the phone. How are we going to get you to hang up? How are we going to get you to put that phone on Do Not Disturb? What are you willing to do for you? What are you willing to do for you? We're going to talk more about this in another video. I hope that you got something out of this video today. I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later. Bye.
It's not the diamond. It's not the diamond. It's not the pearl.